Hello, dear students. A very warm welcome to all of you in my YouTube channel, The Trinities. Today, I am here with the first chapter of ninth class syllabus, that is, History of Mathematics. Not only class ninth, but all of us should know the history of mathematics and also the contribution of India in mathematics. In this video, we are going to learn the importance of mathematics in our life, contribution of India in mathematics, and also we'll know some facts about Vedic mathematics. Maths influences our day-to-day life. When we see time, we need maths. When we buy or sell something, we need maths. For money transactions, we need maths. Very simply, when we calculate the distance of our school from our home, we need maths. We are afraid of maths, but we are living with it. In each and every point of our life, we depend on maths. So we can say maths is used in our day-to-day life. And also when we study any other subject, the base is maths. Suppose in history, we study about the reign of Raja Maharaja. We study when did India got freedom, when was the battle of Panipat took place. So, without mathematics, can formation and usage of calendar is possible? In biology, we study that there are 206 bones in a body. In a minute, heart beats 72 times. These counting and calculation is never possible without mathematics. In English or Hindi language, the first and the foremost thing which we study is that there are 26 alphabets in English and 52 words in Hindi. Similarly, we study any subject, whether it is physics, chemistry or astronomy. Basically, we take maths as a foundation. Knowing the history of mathematics is just out of thought. All over the world, there are a lot of contributions in the field of maths. Middle East, Arabian countries, China, or India all have their contribution in some or the other way. When we start seeing the history of mathematics, we came to know that India's contribution towards maths is very specific and uncomparable to anyone. At first, we'll see arithmetic. Maths actually means playing with numbers. Arithmetic is the main branch of mathematics. In our daily life, numbers are very frequently used. As I told earlier, when we see time, that is number. When we see date, that is number. In counting numbers, zero is having a very important place. The concept of zero is very much a part of the Vedas. The credit of conceptualizing zero has been given to the great scientist grammarian Panini and Pingle. We also find a reference to the discovery of zero being made by Vedic rishi Gritsmand. In the ancient books like the Jyotish, the word kham has been used to indicate zero. The word kham indicates the sky and also shunya or zero. Now, the number system. Since ancient times, various contributions have been using different methods of representing numbers. Devanagari, Roman, and Hindu-Arabic systems are some which we have studied before. To express any number using 10 digits, including 0, and to give each digit a face value and place value has made the Indian number system scientific. The place value system is the speciality of the modern number system, that is the Hindu-Arabic system. Now, some special facts. In Yajurveda, Samhita, Ramayana and religious books thereafter have given number from 1 to 10 to the power 53 different names. Like 10 to the power 11 is known as Newtam, 10 to the power 21 is Utsang, 10 to the power 31 is Hetuhilam, 10 to the power 41 is Nitravadyam, and 10 to the power 53 is Talakshana. Now, introduction to coded numbers. So, what is coded numbers? Till now, we were talking about numbers and digits. When an alphabet is used to represent a number, it is called a coded number. In maths, we assume that Priya's age is X years, or at times we assume that there are Y birds sitting on the tree. When we don't know the exact value of anything, we use variables to express those values and solve the questions to get the exact value. Ancient mathematicians had used this concept to express numbers, the use of which can be seen in astrology and other Vedic books. There are three systems of coded numbers: alphanumeric system, Shabdank system, and Vyanjanank system. We study algebra from this. There are quite a few similarities in the formation and principles of algebra and arithmetic. The major expressed difference in these two is arithmetic deals with expressed known quantities and algebra deals with unexpressed unknown quantities. By unexpressed quantities, we mean quantities that are not known in the beginning. This is known as an algebraic quantity, and so the branch is unexpressed mathematics or algebra. In this, we use English alphabets like A, B, C to express the unknown values. Algebra or unexpressed mathematics is also known as coded mathematics or implicit mathematics. Next comes the geometry. When we see the history of Indian mathematics, we realize that the base of geometry had been laid during the Vedic period. The Shulva Sutras contain the formation of how to make Vedis, that is Garud Vedi, Kurma Vedi and Sri Yantra, using different geometrical shapes like squares, rectangles and other complicated geometrical shapes. If we see the ancient pillars, tombs and monuments, we get surprised that knowledge of geometry is very ancient. Now, let us try to understand the Bodhian Theorem. Indian mathematician Bodhian has given a Shulva Sutra which states the area of the square drawn on the diagonal of a rectangle is equal to the sum of the areas of the squares drawn on the two sides of the rectangle. We know that the diagonal of the rectangle divides it into two right angled triangles in such a way that the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the remaining two sides. That is, area of third square will be equal to area of second square plus area of first square. The relation between the sides of the right-angled triangle has been known as the Pythagoras Theorem, according to which in a right-angled triangle, the square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of base and square of perpendicular. The life of philosopher Pythagoras is believed to have been from 572 BC to 501 BC, whereas the Indian mathematician Bodhian has described this theorem in great detail several years before that. Hence, this theorem is in fact the Bodhian theorem, or also known as Schulve theorem, according to which in a right-angled triangle, the square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of square of base and square of perpendicular. According to the figure, AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. This theorem is in fact the Bodhian theorem, or also known as Schulve theorem. Dear students, we use pi while solving many mathematical questions. Aryabhatta was the first mathematician to give a reasonable close estimate of the value of pi, which is the ratio of circumference and diameter. So pi is equals to circumference by diameter. Thus, according to him, pi is equals to 3.1416. The next is Swami Bharti Krishna Tirth. He has written the Grantha Vedic Mathematics. There are 16 sutras and 13 upsutras in Vedic mathematics. These sutras are actually the easy method or short simple techniques to solve mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and so on. Let me introduce another branch of mathematics to you, that is trigonometry. Trigonometry is that branch of mathematics in which the relation between the sides and angles of a triangle are studied. This is a very old and important branch of mathematics. The use of this knowledge is made in calculating the positions of planets in Indian astrology and astronomy. The ancient Indian mathematicians like Aryabhatta, Varamir, and Ramanujan made significant contribution to this field. We cannot forget Brahmagupta also. Thank you for watching this video. Hope this video gave you much idea about history of mathematics. So if you like this video, please subscribe my YouTube channel, The Tenities, and press the bell icon for getting the notification of my upcoming videos. Thank you.